Okay, so still March 13th. I'm going to upload the video with Amari there with his specialty food. As you can see, this is banana cake. And then Andre wanted me to make some of this for pancakes. So there we go. Blueberries again with, what do you call it? Blackberries. Okay, people, still in the kitchen. I forgot to mention, I made these today too. These are croutons. Right, this turned out good. I didn't taste it. Let me taste it. It's still hot. Andre's going to like that. I could take a bit of that too. Cook up an apple. And give it to Amari as well. And then I've got the 2 cakes that I'm going to make whipping cream with. And then stack them and put them in the fridge. And it's like going on 6:30 here, people. And I've been up since like, oh God, I don't know. I don't even know anymore. 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock this morning. Something stupid like that. What happens is I get so tired, right? I just crash. And because I fall asleep too early, like if I fall asleep before midnight, I'll be up anywhere between 3 and 6. Stupid. Right? So if I fall asleep around 11, well, once in a while, I might sleep a little longer, but I normally sleep, I don't know, anywhere between 4 to 6 hours each time. Right? So if I go to bed at midnight, chances are I'll wake up at between 5 and 6. If I go to bed at 9, 10, I'm up at 2, 3. And then I'm like all day. I'll go all day until 2, 3 in the morning, which is a 24-hour run. It's crazy. So anyway, I don't have this in me right now because, you know, I got chicken I have to put in the oven. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this chicken in the oven. Got it into my freezer. I took out some chicken. So I'm going to cook up that chicken so that tomorrow it will be cooked. And I can eat it cold or whatever. And I'll probably make some rice so that, you know, I can give Andre rice and chicken tonight with those vegetables, the leftover greens that I was cooking with earlier today. And then tomorrow have leftovers with cake. And then this way I don't have to like be in the kitchen all day, because that's what ends up happening, right? Because don't forget, I pretty much had to start washing dishes before I even started cooking. And then of course when you start cooking, you know, you have one of two things. You can either pile up the dishes or you can wash the dishes as you go. So far I've been pretty much washing them as I go, but now I'm going into what, round 2, round 3? I would chicken in the oven is probably around 3, because I did the vegetables for Amari. I did the croutons. Well, I started with the croutons first, then the vegetables. They're in the freezer now. And then the blueberries, because what happened was Andre got some out of the freezer and a whole bunch fell on the floor. So he didn't want to throw them out, and I said, well, that's fine. Just put them in a bowl, and, you know, I'll cook them up tomorrow. So he put them in a bowl, and he stuck them in the freezer, and I said I'd cook them up, so that's what I did. I rinsed them off and threw them in a pot and threw in some blackberries and cooked that up for him. And because I had a couple of old bananas on the counter and everybody's been wanting cake lately, I decided to make the cake. Right? I've got whipping cream in the fridge, so at some point, and the bowl's in there, so it's nice and cold, so at some point I can make whipping cream. I make the chicken, so that's like round 3 going into round 4, people. That was my whole day from the time I pretty much got up and when I started washing dishes, and I'll be like going still for a couple of more hours in the kitchen. Like I'm exhausted. I can't type. You know, I just can't. It's impossible. Right? But because I have food, right, that I kind of made today, tomorrow hopefully will be a better day, because I give myself till Monday. And then I'm going to be forwarding what I wrote so far to somebody that's going to give it to a criminal lawyer, and that person's going to look at it, and we'll see what happens, right? If they don't help me with it, I'm still going to file it myself, right? And I've got until technically April 11th, and it's already the 13th of March, so we're on the countdown now, right? Hold on. See, I'm starting to get tired now, right? So anyway, this is turmeric, fresh, sorry, wandering eye, right? And what you see little black specks is pepper, because whenever you eat turmeric, you're really supposed to eat it with some pepper, because there's some sort of something in pepper, I can't remember what it's called, that activates the turmeric to be able to, so your system can digest it. So if you can, cook it with a bit of pepper. Right. Anyway, in this case, I am just taking it and putting it in there. You can see I got some chicken legs from the freezer, right? So, and then because I've got that, which never changes, I am going to cook this halfway through because those things are still a little frozen. And then I'm going to cut this up. And, hold on. And cut that up. Put that in the pan after the chicken's half done. And then I've got a few potatoes from my yard last year. Still have those. All the other ones sprouted downstairs in Auntie Shmei's room. So I'm going to have to find some time either tomorrow or, what is it called? Sunday. I gotta get them in the ground. So anyway, I could salvage 6 of them. These are purple potatoes from my garden from last year, people. So I'm going to throw those in there with that yam. Here's a little squash, but this one's probably bitter. I have other ones downstairs, but I'm not going downstairs. So anyway, Amari will have some of this, a little bit of what is it called, potato and whatnot, right, as well. So yeah, right. It's like, what time is it? It's like going on 7, right? I'm gonna throw this in the oven. There's that. That might be too much, but I'll put it in the fridge for now and see what I get with it, because you can always take half and freeze, right? You don't have to take it all at one time, right? Because this is like candy. It's very, 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 very rich. But with whipping cream, oh man, that on a white cake or something, or in crepes, or on pancakes with whipping cream too. Oh, that would be so good, people. So good.
Ready to watch this, people? I'm all by myself. That's so good.
So I have to take these out of the pan and make sure they're really, really nice and cool before I put that whipping cream on them. I just wanted to show you how good it was. So here's my problem. I have like fluorescent lights, like long ass fluorescent lights in this kitchen, and after being under them for the last 10 years, it's like ruining my eyes. It's so hard for me to sometimes see. Everything just gets dark. Not like dark, but it's like you can't imagine what it's like. It's awful. I asked my landlady if I can change them, but I have to pay $150 for somebody to come in and do the ones downstairs and upstairs, right? So it's just a matter of calling them in, and then I just pay an extra $50 a month, and my landlady will pay for it. But because I want it, I have to give her, $50 extra per month for 3 months. Because these things are, I tell you, I spend time inside. It's so dark, right? And then when I go outside, ooh, all because of my eyes, people. All because of my eyes. These fluorescent lights, they're not good for you. That's what Uncle John would tell you. right? But neither are these LED lights. They're just as bad. And everybody's putting them in their houses now because they think they don't have to change the light bulbs because they got those LED lights that you don't ever have to change the light bulb. But those are just as bad, right? If not worse. So, I like the old screw-in clandescent, whatever it's called, light bulb, right? Now, the only other thing I gotta do here, so there's my cake, I'll show you. It's upside down so it can completely cool. And then I got this for 70 cents yesterday, you can see. Right? If I had more time, I'd make bread, but whatever. So I'm going to cut this into 3, and then I'm going to make it into a garlic bread after that chicken's done, right? Before it gets too hard. It will be fine for garlic bread. See, I bought that stuff on sale yesterday. I bought the vegetables on sale. Well, not the spinach, but the other stuff I did. The bread, like what I made for the croutons, I got those on sale. Didn't save much, only 50 cents, but whatever. And I got that on sale, so I had to do something with them, right? Otherwise, if I leave it for another day or two, it'll turn rock hard. And then it just ends up being breadcrumbs, right? And I don't want breadcrumbs. I got some really nice croutons now. See, something like this, I could put in a tomato soup for Mari, right? You know, a little bit, right? That would be good. Andre likes these. People like to snack on them, right? So that's pretty straightforward. So now I'm going to show you my cake, my banana cakes, right? Nice and big. All right. And then I'm going to just let them cool really, really, really good. And then I'm just going to stack and pack with a bunch of whipping cream in the middle and on the sides. And my son will come and take half if he knows it's there. Okay, so now I'm putting the icing, well, whipping cream on this cake, right? You know, I get so busy, I forget about my eyes. Because my eyes are messed up as it is. Right? I'm like... right? So, I put my eye drops in just like a little while ago. Doesn't help, people. If anything, my eyelashes start to, I don't know, they just get heavy. And they interfere with my eyes. I can see less. They bug me. Right. This cake is kind of thick. So I don't know. I'm not too sure how this is going to work. Like, this is a very big cake. It's a very big cake, people. Wait till you see how big this cake is. I was going to spread it out between three pie pans. And then, when I was putting them in the pie pans, it didn't look like... And you know what I forgot to put in there? The black walnuts. Right, these ones used to be in my freezer. I forgot to put them in the cake. That's actually one of the reasons why I made this cake. Because I was going to put black walnuts in them. I can sprinkle some on top, though. That would work. Right. They're so sweet. Black walnut is sweet. Much sweeter than English walnut, that's for sure. So I don't know what kind of cake I made here. It's starting to look like a wedding cake. Yeah. But whatever. If my son finds out it's here, it will half will be gone. I don't say too much about it. Right? If I didn't have a lot of food in the house, I'd be a little worried. If I need him to go shopping because I figure he eats too much, I'll ask him. Right? He says he's going to go to get a Costco card. So that's when I'll hit him up. I'll say, remember all that cake I made for you? Well, it's time to buy me some sugar and some flour. And some shortening. At least sugar, shortening, and flour. Right? And then it's not so bad. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to have enough whipping cream here. This cake kind of got big. Right? I might have to make some more whipping cream. In order for it to be just right. It's not going to be enough to go all the way around, I don't think. Right. Yeah. Maybe not. I got the bread ready for the, what is it called? Garlic bread, I guess you could say. It's like going on 8 o'clock now. What do you think about that? All day. So after I'm done doing what I'm doing with this video, I think I'm just going to upload it. I was going to put it with my other video, like with my next video, whatever that video was going to be. I don't know. I haven't gotten there yet. But I can just kind of show you what my day is like. I haven't left the kitchen, really. I haven't. I've had a couple coffees, right? You know, but other than that, I've been pretty much on my feet all day, washing dishes and cooking. And looking after, you know, Mari and whatnot, right? There's been no dishes all day. Cooking, yeah. I'm going to need more whipping cream. It won't be very good if I don't whip it up. Alright? I mean, like, I'll show you. Like, what kind of cake looks like this? Do you see? Look how high that cake is. That cake is high. I think I kind of made a mistake. You can always tell when a woman's eyesight's going, the cake gets higher. Okay, this cake is like way too funny, man. Like way too funny. Wait till you see how big it is. It's like huge. It's like 5 inches tall. It's kind of silly, really. I don't know how I did that. Well, it didn't look like when I put it in the pans, right? Because my eyes, you know, things don't register like they used to. I was saying to my friend today on Facebook, you know, that it's not like I'm 28 anymore, right? When you're 28, you have a lot more energy. I'm working twice as hard, you know, with no energy, right? Cleaning up after little babies and little Leia May running around getting her crumbs all over the house. Paper and crayons and, you know, toys all over the place. Laundry, right? You know, oh, I hear sugar. I hear a chunk of sugar. That's what that was. I'll take that out. That was straight up sugar, people. It didn't blend in. Boy, if my son sees this, sometimes I think he watches my videos and when I call him on it, I say, son, I said, I know you're watching my videos. No, I'm not. I got better things to do, Mom, than to be watching your videos. But sometimes I get the sneaky feeling he watches my videos sometimes. Right? So, if he comes up sniffing for cake after this video goes up, then I know I caught him. Right? Just trying to... It's a pretty nice cake. Yeah. A lot of whipping cream on it. Almost the whole thing. I'll leave a little bit for tomorrow for Andre's pancakes. If I don't raid the bowl in the middle of the night, because I don't eat when I do this. When I work like this, people, all day I'll go without eating. You know, I taste test just to make sure things are tasting okay, but I don't eat. I don't have time to eat. I'm too busy cooking for later, for other reasons, right? Oftentimes I like to eat at 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock or whatever it is, because then it's quiet and I can eat and then I go to sleep. That's what I do. I eat and then I go to sleep. The food puts me to sleep. If I was to eat right now, I would crash. That's what would happen. I'd get so tired. The only thing I'd want to do is go to sleep, and I can't afford to go to sleep. Not right now, so that's one reason why I don't eat. And then, of course, I use coffee as a suppressant, you know, appetite suppressant. And because I smoke, that's another appetite suppressant, right? But food itself is like a drug to put me to sleep. So when I'm busy like this, you know, doesn't matter if I'm working outside. Although when I'm working outside, I will, you know, ask the kids. Shmei used to make things for me. if Tisha's around, I ask her to make something for me, because otherwise I won't come in and eat, right? Because I'm dirty, you know, I'm in the dirt. Last thing I want to do is come inside and start cooking. But if I'm outside and they bring me a sandwich or something like that, I will wolf it down, only because I'm doing the hard labor. That's all. Right? But if I eat it inside, after doing, like, if I was to eat this, if I was to eat right now, I wouldn't be able to finish what I'm going to be doing. I mean, I would, but I would just get so sluggish and so tired. Because I've been going since 6, right? You know, I started washing dishes at 9, people. 9 o'clock this morning, and I'm still washing dishes. Right? I've been washing dishes as I've been going along. Right? As long as I've got food for tomorrow, for the most part, where I don't have to cook anything really, I'm good, because tomorrow I'm going to type. And it's really hard typing what I'm typing. Like, you can't imagine how hard it is. One, because I already feel defeated. I don't feel like I'm getting a lot of moral support with it. In just a roundabout way. I mean, for the ones that are signing the petition, I appreciate it, don't get me wrong. But when it comes to the actual sitting down and, like, just because I'm going to hand it over to somebody that says they're going to hand it over to a lawyer doesn't mean it's going to get me anywhere. And because I'm coming near the end now, like, you know, yeah, this looks like some kind of, I don't know what kind of cake this is, but if I had to put it at anything, it's big like a wedding cake. There. I love whipping cream. Here's another one. That's my eating for the day. But, of course, I've got chicken in the oven. Only thing is, once I sit down and I eat that chicken with the bread, with the garlic, and that little bit of potato with the yam, oh, that's like, get tired, crash time. Okay, so this is the cake. Do you see? Look how high it is. It's huge. And there's whipping cream in the middle. Alright. So, I'm not going to put those in there on it because I want it on the inside. So, that gives me a reason to make another cake in a few more days. I'll just make a basic 2-egg yellow cake or something like that. Right, because I've got lots of walnuts in my freezer. Like I said, I'm going through old food storage now. So, isn't that beautiful? That's nice. So lucky me. I get this. Remember that when you were a kid? Andre's downstairs. That's why I get it. Otherwise, he'd get it. So yeah, I got a little extra whipping cream there for Amari tomorrow. And Andre with pancakes and that blackberry sauce. I can give Amari a little bit of pancake. Not much, though. So. And again, you know, you gotta have accompanying things like whipping cream, right? That kind of stuff. Where it's not dry. Because he needs that moisture. It's so good. It's my treat. Alright. Like the good old days. Only I never got to lick those. The kids always got them. I never did. Only when I was a kid. Alright. Every kid likes to do that. Okay. So, there you go. This, again, I'm going blind. I put too much water in, but that's okay. Because this juice is the drippings from that. Right? I prefer to have my chicken a little more crunchy on the bottom, right? So anyway, that will go in rice. Okay, I'll just gonna let it cool, and then I'm gonna put it in a jar, and then I'm gonna put it and make maybe rice tomorrow, if not tomorrow, the next day. There's the garlic bread. I left one in the fridge for tomorrow, right, or whenever. And then there. So hopefully I won't have to cook tomorrow now, people. So now look at the time. 9:30. I've been in here for 12 and a half hours, right? Since 9 o'clock this morning, washing dishes.